Does anyone else have a place in their world where whenever they don't know what to do, they just always go back to the same spot and just run around or stand around in the same area for no reason and just waste time? Because that's me with this room. I never know what to do, so I log in the world, come here because I know there's no monsters that can get me, and I literally just sit here and jump around across all this stuff and get nothing done. Here's an idea. I will change my skin. Hmm. I think we're feeling plant boy today. All right, let me think about what the heck I'm gonna do, and I'll be right back. You can never have enough bricks, right? Let's we'll go to the brick store and we'll do some shopping. The rickety brickety. Oh yeah, this is what we want. 1 diamond a stack. Not that I even really need bricks, and I hardly ever use them, but I keep buying them, and one day I'm gonna have a big giant build that uses a lot of bricks, and on that day, I'll be glad I bought all these bricks. Okay, it is the next day, but I figured it out. I figured out the perfect project to do today. So, after asking for advice and lots of contemplation, I will make a bakery. And the good thing about this is I'm going to make a bakery that doubles as a furnace room, and if I'm feeling fancy, maybe a automatic redstone smelter. Just because I feel like those two things go hand in hand. You know, like a bakery, you cook stuff, and it also I plan on making most of it at least out of bricks. So there we go. I can use the bricks I bought, um, make a thing I need, and make a new build. So it's perfect. So I'm gonna go over to my base and look for a spot to build it. So I will be back once I find a spot. Okay, but before that, it's kind of tradition at this point. I need to show off another build that I haven't shown off yet in this world. So let me remember how to get there. There we go, Conrad's base. Ah, yes. This is the base of a one of our friends that plays on this world, but he has not been on in a long, long time. But he still has a really cool house, so I will definitely show it off. I haven't been here in a while either, though, so it'll be it's kind of fun to see it. That's not it. He started making a lighthouse, but it never got finished. But look at this thing, though. What a cool house. He's got these farms built into the sides. The architecture is just very cool. You got a little roof with the campfires. That's always cool. Look at this. It's such a cozy cabin. Anyways, let's get an aerial view, and then I'll get to work. Let me come over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. Okay, well, yeah, let me head over to my base and then we will get started on the bakery. Okay, so the problem I'm having with deciding where to build is that practically it seems that the best place that I should put like a furnace room would be inside of my storage area, or like up here or somewhere close by here, just because this is where I am grabbing resources, and if I need to smelt something, I mean, all my stuff's right here. But I'm not trying to build a bakery inside of here. So if I did it in here, I would scrap the bakery idea and just straight up make the um, just the furnaces in here. But that might be kind of boring. So my other spot that I have in mind would be over here, just past the flower shop that we made last episode. Um, but I'm thinking if I do it over here, it will be right here, kind of at the end of this street. I just want to leave a gap big enough right here that the street can then curve and go up that way, so that I can have more builds in the future. Because I'm realizing by default, without even thinking about it, and I did it right here too, I build the buildings fairly close together to the point that, I mean, I might be able to fit a pathway in here if I really wanted to, but it's limited, and I want to think about the path more when where I'm placing the buildings. So yeah, if I build a bakery right at the end of this street, then I want to make it far back enough that there is a gap here to curve the street to keep it going for future builds. So I'm leaning towards the bakery, and then really, if I wanted to, I could just add some extra furnaces in a designated spot in there as well, just so that for practical use I can use those as well. But yeah, but I think I gotta make the bakery. That it's gonna be a cool build, and I get to use the bricks. So let me get started on it, and we'll see what kind of progress I can make. A beautiful sunset through the what is it called? Through the shrine gate thing. Anyways, here is a very crude just beginnings of the shapes of what this might look like. This is kind of going for, I guess, some sort of English bakery or something like that. At least that's what I imagine them looking like, with the little big display window here, and then like stairs going up on the side. Again, very rough shapes, but yeah, I've never been to England or anything, but my idea of a building in that area is something that's kind of like has the apartments or whatever, up top, combined with the actual store on the bottom. So, I mean, I'll finish around the sides and get detail work done and get a better idea of how I want it to look. But I'm thinking in this window, I can put some decorations, maybe some like item frames behind there with some pieces of bread or different food items, just so it looks like a display of what you can buy inside. Obviously, I don't know if I actually will care about the interior of this building as far as looking like a bakery from the inside. Maybe I will, but most importantly, I want it to have a bunch of furnaces so I can finally have a place to smelt my stuff. Which I know I've said 1,000 times. I realize as I'm making these YouTube videos, I ramble a lot because I don't have a clear idea of what I'm saying yet, so bear with me. But yeah, let me continue working on this, and I will get back. By the way, it might seem weird that I'm trying to go for what did I say? English bakery, I guess. English style bakery, when the rest of my base is, there's a Japanese shrine gate here, and I don't even know what the heck you'd call all this style, but I think that's kind of the thing about my base, is that everything is a different style, to the point that if I make everything colorful enough or unique enough, then it kind of gets its own personality as a whole, based on the fact that it's a mashup of all these different styles. So, like this, in my mind at least, this house looks kind of fantasy-esque. But then we've got, modern power lines going right over top of them. A ramen shop here, that shrine, which is typically associated with older areas, and then this type of bakery. So hopefully, when all is said and done, it will all look somewhat cohesive. Another thought that I have had many times while working on this base, and people have pointed it out to me, is because I have this giant tree here. It kind of looks like my whole base is some sort of miniature, miniature village, as if this was a normal sized tree, which was totally not intentional. But if anyone cares to comment on my base or even watches this, I'd be curious to know if this looks to you, just based on seeing this giant tree, if you get the impression that this is supposed to be some sort of miniature base compared to this tree, which I just thought was a funny take on my base. But so I just found out that there's apparently a new experience glitch. This building right here, I showed it in a previous video, but this used to be a XP glitch furnace that you could just get unlimited experience from, but they patched it out, so now it's just become a potato farm for everyone to use. But apparently there's a new experience glitch with furnaces again, so... Oh, I didn't know there was going to be scaffolding in here. Let me get rid of the scaffolding. So I'm going to put it back here. It should be really super easy to set up, minus the fact that my inventory's full. Temporarily dump some stuff, but let me see here. But it's super easy, so let me get rid of this as well. Put this furnace here. So all you do, oh my goodness, I don't want the scaffolding here. Where is I? Okay, this is not as quick as I thought it was going to be. One second. Okay, so what you do is you just put anything in a furnace that you want to cook, smelt it. I don't have a lot to smelt with. I don't know if I need 2 slabs or just this one. One's good. Smelt it, and then you get a full stack of whatever it is that you cooked, and then you just click back and forth, and it just gives you unlimited experience. So I mean, my tools are all pretty much close to being repaired, but nice. Who knows if it'll probably get patched soon, but hey, I'll abuse it while we can. Let me put this back. Okay, back to the project at my base. Okay, so here's an update on the bakery. So I've just kind of added a few details to the front, and I brought the walls around all of the sides. the next step I think for me is I still have to add the roof, and I'm gonna start adding the floor, but pretty much the outer shell is basically done, and then from there I will start working on the interior and make it functional, but we're getting close to being done. So let me work on it a little bit more, and then I will hopefully be back with the finished product, or close to it at least. Really quick, I just realized that since I'm making a bakery, I'm trying to think of what food items I should put into the like display case and stuff like this, and it just hit me that all of the actual items that you bake that you would typically find in a bakery, like bread or the pie or cake or anything, you don't actually cook them in Minecraft. It's just strictly crafting. The only thing you cook really is what, potatoes? I mean, besides meat and stuff, but you don't. There's nothing. There's no bakery items that you actually have to bake, which is just kind of ironic. Anyways, okay, we have finished the building, so I'm gonna do the grand reveal. I was actually hoping to get it during nighttime, but it's becoming daytime right now, so here it is. We got a whole display case there. Don't mind the path that's not quite done yet, but we got this display case with various baked goods. Obviously, they're not all real bakery items like a golden apple. The fish in the top left is supposed to be, I don't know if you know those pastry fish thingies they have in Japan. That's what it's representing. So we'll go inside in just a second, but not too different from the last time I showed you, but now, of course, the whole sides are done. On the left-hand side here, we've got just a ladder going up to some roof things. They look like they would be important on the top of a roof. Not really sure. Some type of modern-ish chimney type of thing. So yeah, let's go inside. So we've got just the backside of that display case there, and a little table. This is supposed to be, I don't know, just a simple attempt at some sort of glass case that, you know, usually at pastry, or what are they called, bakeries, there's like the little glass case where the employee stands behind, grabs you whatever thing you want. That's what this is supposed to be. And back here I ended up just adding another one of those XP glitch furnaces, just so I have one at home with potatoes for the baked goods theme. But yep, so now I can get some XP here whenever I need it, assuming it doesn't get patched out very soon. But yeah, here's the bakery part, and then upstairs is where I have my actual furnaces. It's not really decorated yet. I wasn't really sure what quite to do, but practical wise, this will be very nice to have a place to cook all the stuff. There's no automatic redstone super smelter yet, because I realized I don't remember how to make it, so I'll have to look that up later, and maybe I'll make a basement if I want one of those. But for now, we've got what we need. We've got the coal, we've got a bunch of furnaces, so we should be looking good. But yeah, let me go back out here and get one more shot at the bakery. And even already with this flower shop that we made last episode and the bakery from this time, this whole street is starting to feel much more alive, and it's inspiring me to continue to work on my base finally. So it's good. I'm excited to see what else I end up putting, you know, further down here and elsewhere in my base. Probably between episodes I'll finish up this pathway and make it blend in a little bit better, but there she is. And thank you for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please continue watching, and yep, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.